In this Blackboard Basics video, we will be looking at how to find the relevant information for your classes in Blackboard. When you click on the Blackboard button from the loop, you'll land on a page that looks like this. The three boxes across the top are where the most important information lives. The first on the top left is called My Messages. Within Blackboard, you can send private messages or group messages to other classmates or your instructor. And if they've sent any to you, new unread messages will show up here. They are sorted by course name and number. This student has no unread messages, so it looks like it's empty. The middle box, called My Announcements, is where up-to-date or pertinent information for your course will show up. It has to be generated by your instructor though, so it's usually reminders about due dates or extra information about an assignment, or sometimes a global answer to a question that several students have asked. To access an announcement, you click on the title of it. It's blue text, that means it's a link. You'll get taken to a page like this. This student only has one announcement, so that's all that's showing, but normally if there are several, they will show up in a big long list with the newest ones on the top. I'm going to return to the landing page and look at the final box in the top right called My Courses. All of the courses you are registered in will show up here. They're sorted by course, code, and name. Click on the course name and you'll get taken to the home page for that class. Often the home page looks something like this. There's an announcements section, a to-do list, alerts, that kind of thing. But not every instructor chooses to set this as their home page. Sometimes they'll choose to have what's under course content as their home page. So sometimes you might log into your course and it'll look more like this. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the items on the left-hand menu, and then we'll look at one of the modules and see what it looks like inside. Usually your instructor will have provided some kind of information about themselves on the left-hand side. It might be called About the Instructor, it might be called Contacts, it might be your instructor's name. If you click on that, it'll give you information like email, office hours, location, that kind of thing. We're going to skip discussions as not every course uses them, and look at My Grades. This is where all of the marked items for your course will show up. Tests, assignments, projects, those kinds of things. Sometimes discussion board posts or blog posts are graded as well, and they will show up here too. You'll see due dates, what your percentage or grade is for a given assignment, and what's still outstanding. Within each course, you can also access a messages module. It's a very basic email interface. It's an inbox and an outbox. If there's items that are unread, they'll show up as bolded, otherwise it'll just be a count of how many items are in each folder. If you want to create a message, click on the Create Message button that's up above the folders there. We're going to return to the course content page now and look at one of the modules. If you click on the title of the module, in this case Module 1, it'll take you into the module itself. On the left-hand side, between the left-hand menu we were just looking at and the text on the right, there's this table of contents. Depending on whether or not your instructor has enabled this feature, you might be able to skip from one item to the next, or you may need to navigate through each item to complete the module. Things that are assignments or tests are usually labeled as such, and if they are optional items, they're usually labeled that way as well. If you'd like to return to the home page at any point, you just click on the little house. We're going to click on the course content and go back to there. Not every class has a live classroom. If you do, it shows up, usually in the course content. Sometimes it's inside a module. Sometimes it is located on the very left-hand menu, again, depending on your instructor. Sometimes it's also given the name of the course instead of live classroom. But the icon is always the same. Purple circle with the two pale or purple arrows in it. That's what you look for if you're looking for your online class. If you'd like to get back to the landing page, click on the My RDC tab. If you'd like to log out, it's the top button in the right-hand corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any other questions about Blackboard, please contact the Distance Learning Office, the information below.